know if I'm really sick. I'm gonna be sick. I'm gonna throw up. I'm throwing up. Heads up. I don't know what to do more than that. Just a graphic. Great. It's great. It's all great. All downhill from here. Fuck. You ever just feel like there's not a big point in life? Like you're just kind of repeating the endless cycle. I think if you bullshit long enough, you can finally do something good for yourself. Like if you bullshit happiness long enough, you'll end up in a better mood. And you'll feel happier. And you won't know why. And you're going to be like, oh, it's because I'm happy. Happiness is a choice. Just like the choice to go to church. That's a choice. You could just fucking say no to church. If you have to repeat something.
Hey, what is up, guys? Can I hear myself? Ooh, what is up, world? What is up, people? I wanted to do a lot of things today. There's a lot on my mind right now. There's a couple of things. Let's just start with the first one. One, all this school shooting shit, I feel like I need to comment on it, even though nobody really cares about my opinion for sure, but I do have my comment on it. The one thing I'm going to comment on it is gun control needs to stay away from this conversation. When it comes to mass shootings, I don't think people realize just how much is involved with why people are doing these things. And I'm not trying to be the devil's advocate here, but I think the first thing we need to really start talking about is the fact that the school system is broken. There's a lot of abuse when it comes to, in general, how the nation's school system, even down to the individual local, from the state and up to the federal, there's an abuse going on. Teachers are being abused. Teachers are abusing students. Students are flat out being abused. It's become a very mechanical system that I think we're trying to claim human, but it's not. This is a very mechanical system that is putting a lot of people in the position where they don't want to achieve an education. They're sick and tired of it. I mean, it just goes along the lines through the studies of stress, therapy. You can't shove people in a situation and tell them they have to do something. You just can't. That goes against life, liberty, and freedom. I mean, shit. There's no pursuit of happiness to be made. I mean, seriously. I mean, you could say that bullying is a tactic in here, but I don't think that's the main cause. I think our root cause of why there's so many of these school shootings is just because of the fact that, look, people are sick and tired. They're sick and tired, and they're ready to do something about it. That's what it really comes down to. And it's something nobody really wants to talk about either, because we're all supposed to be pretending that the system still works. It doesn't. There's a lot of bad shit going on left and right, and I don't think anybody gives a shit. I mean, I had a whole video about American education. In fact, I'm about to show you guys that video about American education, but just because I you might think I'm kidding when I say that, the entire school system, everything, it's just been ruined. It's just been spit on endlessly, and it just seems like there's just no care about it. You know what I mean? You feel like you can't do something, so you don't. And then when it comes to people making serious fucking choices to do horrible things, it doesn't come from nothing. Do you know what I mean? It doesn't come from this mysterious, I don't know why people are doing it. You know why people are doing this shit. I'm trying to find it. I'm having the hardest time finding it. I had a really good video I wanted to show you. Fuck. Well, seriously, it's all gone? My video's gone. What? Well, not gone. Nope, it's gone. Well, fuck me. But, just wanted to talk a little bit about the school shooting stuff. I mean, I feel like I need to bring it up. Nah. I don't know. Here's a song.
Bent over the grand piano, feel my eyes slide over you. Legs that curve the same as hers could run as quickly too. My lazy tongue lies low and ready. Cannot seem to speak its words. I'd axe it off to shut me up, but you've already heard. The murders have occurred. The path into this heart is littered with corpses and strewn with body parts of those who came before. So just give up. The path into this heart is littered with corpses, is strewn with body parts of stronger souls than you, with stronger souls than you. So take me where they cannot see us, and lay me down on coffin-rich dirt. Tonight I am a Transylvanian. A taste of you won't hurt, 'cause I am numb to every feeling. Stubborn ears will hear no sound. My last few pound for pound. The path into this heart is littered with corpses. It's strewn with body parts of those who came before. So just give up. The path into this heart is littered with corpses. It's strewn with body parts. Stronger souls than you. Stronger souls than you. Stronger souls than you. So child, don't go getting your hopes up. Don't go getting your hopes up. Don't go getting your hopes up. Don't go getting your hopes
Holy shit, I love that song. Man, I used to be really into rock. Lately, for like the past couple of years, it's just rap, non-stop rap. I made a rap album like last year. Well, I say I did. There's like half the, I wouldn't say half. There's like 4 or 5 songs with no lyrics on it. Because, you know, when I started making music, it had no lyrics on it ever. I'd post out entire albums that were just music, you know what I mean? I don't know. I don't really have the social pull I used to. Actually, I've never really had social pull. If I wasn't causing chaos on Facebook, I was causing it somewhere else. I don't know. I like to have fun. That's what matters to me the most. Am I having fun doing this? Is this fun for me? If it's not, then I'm not so likely to do it. I like to have fun. You know what I mean? I like to take it seriously, but don't take it realistically seriously. Just kind of have fun, you know? I don't know. I feel like I'm one of the last people on Earth. Well, I'm not the last person on Earth. I'm one of them. I just know there's not a ton that goes into whether or not we're living a good life or not. You know what I mean? Do you like where you are? Are you happy with it? Well, that's it, right? It's not more complicated than that. I don't know. Fuck it. Just fuck it. Just do what you want, right? But at the same time, you have to be responsible. You can't just do totally what you want. I just think there's a lot more. There's a lot more to it. There's definitely a lot more to it. For sure. I still can't find that video. I was trying to show you guys that American Education video. I have a video on my Contagious Anger channel called American Education. It's kind of old now, but it's part of the talk show. I did the talk show wasn't just a live radio / live stream, whatever show. But then again, in total, I've had like 5 different shows that were basically all just me doing whatever I wanted, one fashion or form, you know. I tried to have a news show once. Man, I take the thing that gets no popularity so seriously. It's like my career, my 10-year career. I've been doing this for 10 years. Well, not this specifically. I've been doing a lot for 10 years. But here's a song I think you all like. A song we all enjoy, and check it out.
I have a general notion as to what I am about. I can control the flow of the pain. There is no accident, just as there is no beginning and no end. Sometimes I lose the painting. But I have no fear of changes, of destroying the image. Because a painting has a life of its own, I try to let it live.
No wifing in the club. Give me $20. Give me $20. Give me $20. No wifing in the club. Rose got me bent all night. I've been watching you got shorty bent all night. She a Barbie and you been playing Kent all night. You a sucker, she got you for your rent all night. Play your position in the club, or give me $20. No kissing in the club, or give me $20. No tricking in the club, or give me $20. You on a mission in the club, so give me $20. No pan cuffing in the club. No pan cuffing in the club. No pan cuffing in the club. No pan cuffing in the club.
I can't cuff in the club. I ain't Officer Ricky. JH flashy, fly like a frisbee. T-bags the movement, y'all still with me. The boy shake down, we runs the city. You know the motto, we keeps it winning. Rose bottle, yes we sippin'. Haze in the air, yes we piffin'. Told you before, dippin' like Lipton.
Give me $20. Give me $20. Give me $20. No wifing in the club. Give me $20. Give me $20. Give me $20. No wifing in the club. Give me $20.
Hey, and welcome back. I did actually have something I wanted to talk about. We're going to talk about the copyright and spam bullshit that's happening all over social media. It's infested YouTube for a long time. People have been talking a lot about it, but we're actually going to talk about social media in general. The biggest thing I have to say is if you upload a video and it has a song in it, we're just going to call it an underground song and a pop song. And here's the difference in this scenario. The underground song is someone who is not, they're not signed to a record label. They're not syndicated in any way. They're just an artist who puts his music out in the world. He doesn't ask anybody to pay for it. He doesn't ask anybody to do anything money-wise. He wants his music to be out in the world. So he puts his music out into the world. It's not complicated. It's not more than what you think it is. It's just he put his music out. If you like it, take it. If you don't, right? Then you have pop music. Pop music is someone who makes music for money, someone who puts music out for the sake of money. It's just about money. It's about making money. It's about money. Money. Being signed to a record label or syndication or to a radio show, anything, right? You make it for the money. There's no money involved. Who owns the music is who gets the money. And so now we got to worry about ownership. So I can't just put a song on this live stream. I can't upload a song anywhere if it doesn't belong to me, because I'll deal with the copyright issues. Now, most of the time, they just demonetize, which means that you can't make any money on your video, and that's fine. As YouTube, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. I don't make videos on YouTube for money. I do it for underground. I do it because I want it out there. I do it because I want people to see it. General, that's it. There's no crazy plan here. It's just I want people to see my stuff. I want to show people good music. You know what I mean? It's not complicated. On Facebook, if you try, I don't know if you tried this lately, but if you try to comment a link by itself, a lot of the times Facebook it'll automatically mark it as spam and remove it. Remove your comment. That's an issue. First of all, they're doing it because it's for the sake of spam. If I want my music to go as far out there as possible, I want people to share it. And now, on Facebook, if you try to share it in a comment section, it's just spam. So nobody sees it. It's just spam. If you try to upload it anywhere, it's copyright issues. You don't own it. You don't have the right to post it. And what we're dealing with here is a continuous cycle of this is what you can do and can say. This is what you can't do and can't say. You're allowed to do this. You're not allowed to do that. And it's beyond the point of this is where it starts. We're now at the point where people are being punished. On my original YouTube channel, not my original, on my main YouTube channel, Contagious Anger, it's going to go inactive for a little bit just because until a date I have no idea about, I'm going to be blocked from live streaming on that channel. Period. I'm going to be blocked. I'm not allowed to live stream. And it's just because this is really how that started. I was live streaming, just like I'm live streaming now. And I played a YouTube video on my YouTube live stream. And it wasn't a copyright demonetization. It was like right now. Are we good? My live stream is being cut right now. It's funny because I'm talking about being abused by YouTube, and YouTube is cutting my live stream right now. They chopped it up a bit because I'm live. I know the status. I can look at it right in front of me. I can tell how far my connection is right now, where my CPU input is in. I'm on the YouTube live stream page. I know whether or not my stream is healthy or not. And just talking about this subject, just talking about the fact that as users, we're being abused. And here's my biggest issue with the copyright and the ownership and the bullshit. We use your social media. We use your Facebook, your YouTube, your Twitter, your Instagram. We give it power by using it at the size we're using it at the global size all these social medias are at. And we're giving you the power. Well, not you, not the listener. We're giving the social media the power. And I just don't understand why there's such an attack. We should be able to freely upload what we want, especially if all you're going to do is demonetize so we can't make money on it. That's fine. But when you copyright issue and block worldwide, that's an issue. There's this German rapper named Jesus. And he put out, World Star Hip Hop, not him. World Star Hip Hop put out his music video not even a week ago. I think it might have been a week ago now. World Star Hip Hop, whether or not they had permission or not, that's not their music. It's not their footage. It doesn't belong to them. But because they're a syndication, you could say, they kind of get away with these things by saying, well, we've already done the paperwork. And they get what's called the pro assumption, while everyone else gets the con assumption. It's what the fuck you doing? Fuck you. While all these bigger media outlets, they get the free pass, and then if it turns out it's bad, then they get the punishment. But with everyone else in the world, it's punishment first. First you're punished, then you got to prove yourself. For everyone else, they go, hey, this might not belong to you. What's up? No, it does. It's fine. Okay. Glad we talked. For everyone else, it's just straight punishment. And I don't understand that. It doesn't make any sense to me. It's like you don't want your users to be promoting small content creators all across social media. I see it left and right. You can't post a video on Instagram if you don't have the copyright on it. And they go hard on copyright, just like they do on YouTube. I remember I posted this video. It was a Fallout commercial, the Fallout game series. I think it was for Fallout 4. And there was this video in the background, the dun 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 dun, Mr. Sandman, baby a dream, pum 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 pum. You know what I mean? And my video was completely taken down just because it had that song in it. Which is ridiculous. Do you know how old that song is? I don't know much about the artist of that song, gotta be honest. What's the likelihood they're still alive? What's the likelihood they're still alive? Okay. What's the likelihood they're still picking up royalty checks? Because it's about the artist, right? But it's not. Because there's a music corporation who owns the rights to that music, and they will not put up with someone listening to that song without paying for it. You need to pay. If you're not going to pay, you don't have permission. And it's just fucking ridiculous. It's absolutely ridiculous. And you're punishing your users. They're going to go somewhere else. Nobody's going to put up with this. And if you put up with it, you're part of the problem. Nobody should have to put up with this. This is beyond ridiculous. And we're at the point where I think people really are going to those alternative social medias. I think people really are just backing out. Backing out and totally and entirely. And what you're left with are the people who are super huge, and that's it. And I know what you're saying. Well, why do you care? Other than the fact that you're trying to get big and you can't because everybody's stopping you. It's just because you don't want to get left with the most popular. You don't want there to only be big. You need levels. You need the small level content creators who don't get interviews like me and are just kind of doing it for fun. You need the people that are a little up for me. 1,000 to 10,000 to 100,000 views. You need levels. You need levels so that it's an open environment. You don't want to just be left with people who get millions of views and that's all there is. And the reason that for being is it's just bad business. It's great business for YouTube, but it's bad business for the individual because I think it's getting to the point where nobody thinks that they can get big without signing on to somebody, without, being part of something that's already big. And then they have to work their way through the trebles, and then they might get their own thing one day. Same thing that happened in the music industry. You can't get famous off music unless you're signed. Because if you're not signed, they won't put you on the radio because they own the radio stations. You know what I mean? It's a monopoly. And they're doing the same thing to social media. And I don't think there's enough awareness of it. And I don't think as many people care. And I think we're getting ourselves in a position where we're going to get stuck. And so you can like it, you can hate it, but it's what's happening.
My mind goes blank. How am I supposed to move away from fake when you didn't stay? How do you open up when no one likes what they say? Take a picture of perfection, look at every mistake. Bitch, I'm sorry I didn't want a baby.
cause she stuck with me. I asked her, do she love me? She don't. She was nothing but a fuck to me, was nothing but a nut to me. I'm stressing right now, can we smoke? Cause I ain't ever had a bitch like this, who suck dick like this, and bang all of my shit, and take all of my dick. I roll a light on my split, told her it's my shit, and she do like this. Yo, we smoking till the sun up. This weed make you shut up, so smoke and shut the fuck up. Hey, my girl rides shotgun, windows rolled up, rolling weed cause we got some. Hey, you can't smoke if you ain't got none. Kush make your fucking lungs bust and make it not fun. We kick it till the cops come. Slap my new shit, she first to get it when I drop some. Hey, we in this box, call it endo. Sit your ass back and relax, lock the window. Hey, pause that track and stop the tempo. Blowed as a motherfucker, stone with my kinfolk. Trent telling me she fuck with me, but only cause she stuck with me. I asked her, do she love me? She don't. She was nothing but a fuck to me, was nothing but a nut to me. I'm stressing right now, can we smoke? Cause I ain't ever had a bitch like this, who suck dick like this, and bang all of my shit, and take all of my dick. I roll a light on my split, told her it's my shit, and she do like this.
When I'm single, I smoke for recreation. But when we together, I'm smoking for medication. I'm fucked with no relations, I'm stuck like constipation. Circumstances in my life be fucking up the rotation, blowing my motivation. She blowing my brains amazing. The freak come up out her as soon as she start blazing. So I gotta keep a half an ounce when my girl flipping out. Tell her shut the fuck up and put some smoke up in your mouth. It's the solution to any problem. Break it down, roll it up like that shit and solve it. We fighting about some bullshit. I'm trying to smoke a blunt and give you some of this good dick. Wish the drama could quit.
She telling me she fuck with me, but only cause she stuck with me. I asked her, do she love me? She don't. She was nothing but a fuck to me, was nothing but a nut to me. I'm stressing right now, can we smoke? Cause I ain't ever had a bitch like this, who suck dick like this, and bang all of my shit, and take all of my dick. I roll a light on my split, told her it's my shit, and she do like this. She telling me she fuck with me, but only cause she stuck with me. I asked her, do she love me? She don't. She was nothing but a fuck to me, was nothing but a nut to me. I'm stressing right now, can we smoke? Cause I ain't ever had a bitch like this, who suck dick like this, and bang all of my shit, and take all of my dick. I roll a light on my split, told her it's my shit, and she do like this.
I'm Charlie Hoosier, and I specialize in VA and Texas Vet Home Loans. And today I wanted to tell you about why the VA loan is the absolute best loan in the marketplace for veterans. A lot of the realtors, unfortunately, and banks will try to talk you out of this loan. And the reason being is because they're not specialists in it. But the first reason that VA loan is the best loan is there's no down payment. You don't have to put any money down, zero, zip, nothing. That saves you between 3.5% and 10% down. Number two is you can do a VA loan up to $1 million if you want. After $417,000, for every dollar you put up, they're going to lend you $3. Number two, they allow credit scores down to 600 FICO scores. Mid-scores. So they'll give you a break with the credit on that. They also give you 2 ways to qualify for a home loan. One is the regular way, which most loans use, which is the loan to value. But VA, trying to help the veterans, they give you a second method called the residual. And what that does is it takes in your income to all the expenses and taxes and maintenance on the property. And if you qualify that way, which most veterans that may not qualify with loan to value, they'll qualify this way. And so they're trying to get you in the home. They truly believe that this is a benefit that you deserve for being in the service. Also, Number 3 is we're the only company in the industry that I know of that doesn't charge non-allowable closing costs. Why is that important to you? Is because should you have a situation where the seller doesn't pay these costs, then a lot of times it's pushed back to the mortgage company, which in turn will then charge the veteran. Even though they're not allowable, you end up paying for them. This is a savings of $1,500 to $1,800. And last but not least, interest rates. The VA loan interest rate is better than any interest rate out there in the marketplace. The reason for that is because it's the only loan that has the full force of the U.S. government behind it. They guarantee every VA loan. They're the only ones that guarantee their mortgages. Call me if you have any questions. I'd love to be able to help you.
Alright, grab a piece of paper, pass one down.
Yeah, thanks, mate.
Exactly 8:32 a.m. this morning over on West Pincy. We had a bank robbery. 4 guys walk in M16s. They take out somebody right at the get-go. Tell everybody to get on the ground. They're all dressed in suits, matching kind of attire. Black jacket, white shirt, black tie. They all got political mask on. Hillary Clinton, Donald Trump, this kind of thing. They walk in. Huh?
Americans.
We can't really tell. They're wearing gloves. Practically the skin was covered. So what we know, they went in, they got the money. We got 3 eyewitnesses and 5 dead bodies. When the cops get there, they get away on their fucking, what are those fucking things called? The Nazi cars, that Volkswagen thing. I don't know what it is. All we know is when we finally tracked those fuckers down, the only person that was actually in the car was in the booth. What do you think you got on this? We got 1 guy in the interview room right now, 3 other possible suspects, but only people matching physical descriptions, no facial recognition.
Where are the other 3 suspects now?
In a holding cell. We're getting through the interviews one at a time.
How many have you gotten through yet?
Well, nobody yet. We're just hoping one of these kids busts and gives us information.
How old?
1 guy's in his early 20s. We got 2 guys in their late 30s, but 1 28-year-old. Why?
Any of them look like they could do it?
I mean, they all match physical description.
Just because they match physical description doesn't mean they could do it. Do they look like they could really do it?
Well, I don't know. You're head detective on this. Who's gonna interview the first guy?
Yeah, I think you should get it, mate. I'm not my time. Tell me when you got something.
Alright.
Why are you trying to get up?
You alright, man? You look
Yeah.
pilled out. You pilled out? You do pills, kid?
No, I'm just having a rough day.
Oh, yeah? Let me ask you something.
What do you want?
We got 3 dead men, an attempted bank robbery that killed 4 innocent people. We got a mother grieving for her dead child. We got 2 other guys in lockup. They say you're your friends. Your name's, what was it?
Frankie, don't let it go.
Frankie, huh? See, somebody else told me your name was David Maya.
Never heard of him.
Yeah, and another person told me your name was Robert Shabby.
Never heard of him either.
No. No, none of these guys, huh?
No.
What about Dwight DeSanta?
What you know about him?
Oh, Dwight DeSanta. I know when he was 6 years old, he got caught for a bank robbery just like this one. Except for it turns out he was trying to give me the getaway driver. Sick fucking father. Spent a couple years in Child Protective Services, got out, went to jail a couple times. Hasn't been heard from on a public account in 4 years. Fits your physical description.
So you somehow think I'm involved because I look like him?
Look, here's all I'm saying. You give us your friends, you tell us where the money came from, and you point me to the people who did the shooting. That's it. You walk away.
I ain't got no friends.
You ain't got no friends.
No friends, man. I ain't talking to no one.
Really?
Yeah, just me.
You understand we're talking about serious time? I'm letting you walk away from this. You were a part of a bank robbery.
You ain't got shit on me, man.
We got physical footage of you in the bank.
What footage? Just because you think I look like that guy in the footage? Do you really have a facial recognition of me?
Everybody was wearing masks. But we got height. Now we might be able to sniff something around if we actually do any investigating. We're hoping you can just help us here.
You think everyone is not 6'4" like me? You think there's other people that would probably want to break a bank that's my height, mate? You just don't even know. I don't even know why you think that I could be a part of it. Just because I have a little bit of crime record on my thing. Or maybe that I'm brown. That's what you just want, mate.
You're calling me racist.
I ain't calling you jack shit.
We got 6 Hispanics on this force. We got 14 black on this force. My chief is Chinese.
If the facts fit.
One more time, buddy. You either help us or you spend a long time in a jail with a John Doe name and a John Doe facility.
I'm telling you the truth. I don't know a thing.
Look at the tree. I looked into the tree and I saw the whole cosmos in it. I saw the sunshine in the tree. Can you see the sunshine in the tree?
You know, people like you used to make things better. But now you're just wasting everyone's time.
I see loneliness in everyone. Our common ground is admitting how it feels to be alone. The struggle of hope. Believe in peace makes you think you got somewhere to go. Is this life really necessary? I don't know. Try my thoughts for everyone to see, but nobody knows. I think I'm dying, living happily, so I dare to go. Destroy my body and my sanity for someone to know. I feel the energy of everything. Maybe you can come with me to destiny. But I think God never knew just how to make of me. I feel more powerful than death could ever take from me. I think together we can really own just everything.
And in peace. Hey guys. Yeah. It's kind of a crazy day. It's only a Thursday too. I don't know. I was trying to get Adam on the show today. No, he's not bothered. Because I have a birthday coming up this weekend and I kind of didn't invite him. Well, I flat out didn't invite him. I flat out told people he wasn't invited. Those people told him he wasn't invited. Now he's got an issue with me. He's got an issue with me. He's got an issue with me. Me? I don't know why I don't want to invite this guy to my party. Maybe it's because... Maybe it's because... when we go half on something, he takes 2/3 and leaves me with 1/3. Maybe it's because... he's entitled. Things that don't belong to... well, it's still his right to have it. Maybe it's because... if you want to get some food... and you're with him, and he begs you for food, so you give him some, and then he begs for more, and you already gave him more than he asked for, and then he turns around, after you say, you know what, I'm going to eat, just no, I'm going to eat, and he turns around and he wrecks your car, like, right then and there. And then he turns around. Oh, that's not why I did. It was an accident. Maybe it's because I'm gonna have serious friends at my party, and I just don't want to bring somebody who's gonna cause an issue. I don't know. I don't know. It just doesn't seem like a good idea. That's it. He's not invited because it doesn't seem like a good idea. I want people to have a good time. I don't want them to be dealing with Adam shit. I don't want them to be adding problems. You can say whatever you want about me. You can have your own opinion. I'm not saying what I'm doing is the nicest thing in the world, but I'm kind of being mean to somebody who's kind of my friend. But at this point, I don't give people a lot of chances. I don't. I'll let you know, hey, this is your chance. Well, I know. Okay, you know? Yeah, I know. You know. Then they break that chance. Oh, come on, you'll give me another chance. No, that was it. That was it. You broke it. And for people who are worth it, fuck it. You get another chance. I don't know. If he was willing to have the conversation about it, yeah, I wouldn't have a single issue with him, to be honest. I don't think he would be able to have that conversation. That's my problem. I like him as a person. As a person, there's nothing wrong with Adam. There never has been. Ever. He's a good person. He is. But he's manipulative. He's not apologetic. He does what he does. I knew people like him. I was someone like him once. Thing is, I saw the error of my ways. I saw the deceit. I saw the harm. Not only to other people, but to myself and my own reputation. And I feel like he's a version of me that just doesn't care. Never cared. My problem with Adam is that I expect better of him. And he disappoints me. I expect him to be better than that. And he disappoints me. And after a while, you're out of chances. You can say whatever you want about me. That's just how it is.
Yeah, bitch, you know I'm hot. Ayy, and if she ain't got ass, I guarantee I'll get the top. Nah, I ain't gon' stop. Look, I'ma swerve and I'ma flex. Ayy, until I get my check, and if I don't, I'm cutting next. How nigga do that, ayy? Flex, I'm too fast. You salty, that's too bad. Got your whole damn crew, man. If you ask me, I'm like, fuck 'em. These niggas here, I don't trust these hoes here, I just duck. Look for me, man, it ain't nothing. But for you, yeah, that shit means a lot. Man, you niggas hella soft and all talk. Better watch your back when you walking in the dark. Ski mask is all blacked out and all you see is black now, yeah. How nigga do that, ay? They always asking who's that. Yeah, that's Biscuit, bitch. Look, I'm just trying to get this shit. Sometimes I wanna quit this shit, but I'm too infinite. I ease back and smoke my splits again. Nigga.
It is my birthday. It is a new year. I should be happy that I am still here. Light up a new joint, put on an old shirt. Try to remember, forget how my brain works. But I could read a book a night before this year, and I knew every word, their definition's clear. But now in stealth I check thesaurus, it's become my guilty mistress. So I heat my breath and burn and wax, cause I know that spark ain't coming back. And I heat my breath, burn and and wax, 'cause that spark ain't coming back. It is my birthday, I've got all my friends here. We haven't been talking as of lately. They've all found new bros and babies. I have smoked away my pride. I have smoked away my pride. There is nothing but the cinders of it inside. But I believed in more than nothing this last year. And under every quiet failure, it's still here. Buried, breathing under 18 years of tragedy and fear. If I could crawl my way out of this grave, I just think of all the time I save, and I keep my breath burning wax, 'cause the spark ain't coming back again.
Stereos playing the same old songs, but we still hum along. Stereos playing the same old songs, but we still hum along.
Stereos playing the same old songs, but we still hum along. Stereos playing the same old songs, but we still hum along.
What was there, but what was you never knew.
I haven't touched his guitar in a while. I feel it in my soul like a fire. I dream away. I see the darker place. I like it. Won't fight it. Won't smother it. I'm above it. I scream and I shout and I let it out. Good God, I'm a king and I can't recount all the times that I've had, all the things that have been all bad. It's the good. I remember it well and I feel it in. I assault my soul and I feel it in. I forgive my sins. I will not abide. I will not apologize tonight.